Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping to keep this video very short, sweet, and to the point today. Basically, I just wanted to give you an update on what I've been working on in terms of book 6 and what you can expect to see within the next couple of months. So first things first, I am currently in the middle of the third draft of Places Untamed. What this means is that I am doing my last round of line edits, going over the book sentence by sentence, checking for any last minute mistakes or places where I have been repeating myself unnecessarily, or where the sentences are just not flowing properly, or maybe there are some areas where I still want to do just a little tiny bit of tweaking. And in order to actually achieve the clean and polished sound and look and feel that I want the story to have before it gets published, I'm actually having my computer read the book back to me. People say that you tend to catch more mistakes when you read your own work out loud, but I find that sometimes when I read the book to myself, I still don't quite hear everything because I'm so used to hearing my own voice. But if I use the computer's voice, I tend to catch more mistakes that way. So if you're anything like me though, sometimes listening to another person drone on and on, even if it's not actually a person, can be a little bit tedious. And I often zone out if I do this kind of editing for too long without any breaks or pauses in between. So I'm trying to go at a pace of about 2 to 3 chapters every couple of days. So if I were to maintain my current pace, I should theoretically be done the third draft within the next 1 to 2 weeks. After that, I'm going to be starting the fourth draft, and the fourth draft I don't think is going to actually be a new draft at all. It's just going to be me overwriting the current draft with the final draft 4 polished layer, kind of putting a nice shiny veneer on it, getting the formatting finished, making sure that everything is going to print properly once I finally upload my document to Amazon. And then after that, I need to order a proof copy for myself, at which time I will be making a proof unboxing or an enveloping video, as I call them. That should hopefully happen optimistically by the end of March. Once I get the proof of Places Untamed and I go through it page by page and I verify that everything is good and clean and polished and error-free and to my satisfaction, then I have to start the ebook version of that story. I've done this process before of turning a Word document into an ebook file, and I know the process forward and backward, but I just don't like it. Word is a little bit wonky when it comes to formatting for those kinds of files, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I always do. And then once that's done, then I actually have to pick a real release date, because at this point I've left everything kind of open and up in the air, and I've said that the book will be available in the summer of 2025, but I'm realizing that it's probably a little too far out, and I can probably rein that release date in to about the end of April, which is roughly when I released book 5. But again, I don't want to get ahead of myself, and I don't want to commit to any particular date right now. Once all of that is complete, I then have to start the process of translating book 6 into French, because I am going to France in May for 2 weeks to see my family, which means that I would love to have a complete, finished, hard copy French version of book 6 to take with me in my carry-on. Now, I do use a very comprehensive translation software called DeepL, and I will link DeepL down below if you haven't already heard of it. Obviously, I stay away from things like Google Translate, which is awful, just does not capture the nuances of speech and sentence structure that you'll see in other languages. But DeepL so far has been an absolutely marvelous tool that has enabled me to successfully translate the first 5 books in my series and make them understandable to fluent native French speakers. And I do also have a lot of people in my family who are native French speakers, as I've said, so they're able to sort of guide me and let me know if the software is on point or if there are any places that need a little bit more refinement. But so far so good. I'll probably start the translation if not the end of March, then the very beginning of April. At that point, I'm kind of cutting it a little bit close because I have to do the translation, then I have to go back over it with a fine-tooth comb to do the formatting for dialogue, which is a little bit different from English. I only do a paperback copy for the French books. I don't do ebooks yet. I may in the future, but right now I don't do that at all. So that saves me a little bit of work. And then I have to wait for the book to be approved, printed, sent back to me, so then I can go over the proof myself, make sure everything is okay, and then from there package it and get it ready to be taken with me when I go to France. So we still have quite a bit of stuff to do. And in the midst of all of this, in the midst of having a job and working on my books and all the other little creative things that I have to do, like making YouTube videos, for instance, my husband and I are also in the process of house hunting. We didn't realize this process would move so quickly because we've already put in an offer on one place. The next couple of months I think are going to be a little bit hectic, but I'm also looking forward to all the things that are going to be happening this spring and summer. I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm all kinds of things right now, but for the most part I am just really crunched for time. I really hope I can get everything done and done to my satisfaction before I hit any sort of hard deadlines here. Anyway, that's the video. That's the whole video. That's just a little short update I wanted to give you guys. I hope you're keeping well, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.